what's up, guys? It's your boy Wes here at Mod Automotive. You've never seen my face, and we're in a new shop. It's been about a year and some change since the last time we did a video. The last one, I can't remember. It's either going to be the IS or when the Lexus got done for the high radius, we wrapped it fuchsia. Either way, that was one of the last videos we did. It's been over a year. We're in a new space. We moved from a garage to a 1,800 some square feet shop. We got my man Vaughn in here. He's the one with the purple Lexus. If you see him at the shows, we in here. It's got the Mazda. I got the Supra. We'll get into both of these, but we moved into an 1,800 square foot shop. We're here in Waldorf, Maryland. If you know about Waldorf, it's a flight from anywhere. So get your plane ticket if you want to come see me. But going into it, yeah, we moved in this shop around April of 25. It's been a blessing so far because more space, more fun, more projects. Getting right into it, yeah, the Lexus is gone. If you follow me on Instagram, social media, you would have known that back in June of 25 last year, a person had ran a stop sign. We had took the car out for a Sunday drive just to, enjoy the weather. And on the way home, a dude just straight up ran a stop sign, hit me and my girl in the car, totaled it. So he hit the car in the left front, straight up like 30 mile an hour, didn't even look, and sent both of us to the hospital. I ended up getting a broken nose. So if you didn't know, and you VIP guys, I had a Clasio steering wheel, and I had a Celsior steering wheel airbag because it had the Toyota and it was chrome in the middle. And JDM airbags do not work in US cars. I found that out right then and there. If you VIP guys have a table, the airbag is going to hit whatever you have on the table. So what I mean by table is, you got one of these, all right? It's for sale, by the way. So if you're in Maryland and you want a VIP'd out with diamond flake, all right? So we had like the little, you know how us VIP guys are. We either had like champagne flutes or wine glasses. But anyway, I had like a wine glass in it. And when the airbag went off, it hit the glass, made it like a grenade, and it just exploded. So all my little fake ice that was in the cups went flying everywhere. And my girl ate the airbag with all of that. So she ended up getting a concussion. She messed up her shoulder, her back because of the seatbelt. I ended up breaking my face on the steering wheel. Broke my nose, and the funny part about it was we're in the hospital. The accident was on the left side, but my right shoulder and right arm got messed up. Don't know how that even happened, but either way you look at it, I'll put the pictures of the car here in the video so that way you can see exactly the extent of the damage. A lot of people were like, oh, well, can you fix it? I said, well, if you know, you know. Like, you can't just go and buy new LS400 stuff. Like if you had a GSIS, you can go right on eBay and just buy a new fender, hood, bumper, headlights. You can do that. For LS400, that ain't happening. That's why if you know, you know. Like, you're not just gonna find custom set of fenders that I had, one-off hood. You're not gonna find custom headlights. The body kit alone is like $4,000 now, and then you gotta wait 6 to 8 months to get it. So it's not like you're just gonna rebuild the car in a matter of months. You're talking about years to redo this again. Let alone it actually pushed the front apron into the brake master cylinder and into the engine bay. So it's like, not only do you gotta put it on the frame machine to bend it back out, now you have to resource all the parts to put it back to how it was. So the insurance obviously totaled it. And I'm still going to war with them right now because at first they had Geico. At first, they offered like $3,500, and then it went to $5,000, and then it was $7,000. And meanwhile, me and the body shop guy, we submitted the receipts because the insurance company they didn't want to believe that it was like a modified car, like a heavily modified car. So we're submitting photos of the car, and they're like, "Oh, well, we're not paying that." And I said, Okay, so the adjuster was like, we're gonna file it. I got the lawyer involved. We submitted over $30,000 in receipts, and they probably just... So we ended up settling for a little under half, and the adjuster let me keep literally like everything. So I got the bags, the taillights, like we stripped the car. So if you're in Maryland and you have an LS or Virginia, I have chasing taillights. I have the whole trunk set up, like the sub pockets. Oh, Vaughn's bringing me the taillights. So chasing taillights, you know. If you're in Maryland, I'll even install it for you. So you come make a deal. So I got the sub pockets. I still have the wheels. I have both sets of wheels. I got the waist, and I got the traffic stars. I think the traffic stars might get sold next weekend, but we'll see. But I got the wheels for sale. I have, I'm gonna use this little tripod. I have, if you're on Instagram, you know, you'll see it. The old, it's the old shark fin fenders with the Japanese flag. I still have those because obviously I'm getting out the Lexus game. I'm not gonna build another one. It's just too much time. Way too much time trying to build another one from scratch. So, long story short, yeah, the car got parted out and then they sent it to the junkyard. Some of you guys were sending me videos of it in the junkyard. It was an LKQ somewhere in Baltimore, apparently. So, it's probably gone now because it's been like 6 months. That was June. We're in January. We're in 2026 now. That happened last year.
Good Lord. So much has went into this fucking car. I was taking coilovers inside, huh?
So, needless to say, I'm out the Lexus game. Had my fun, had that car for, it would have been 12 years this year. So, it is what it is. So, moving on, you saw the Supra, you saw the Mazda. So, Jamal, he's in the office. Jamal is taking on the Mazda project. It's 88 factory turbo 2. It's got 180,000 miles on it. Factory 5-speed car, turbo, fancy, all that. It's been sitting in the field for 20 years. 20 years it was sitting in the field. And me and Jamal got it in here and it took like 2 weeks. But we actually got it to run halfway. Like, we don't know if it was running on both rotors, running on one rotor. Like, it ran. We couldn't believe it. I'll probably put like a little small clip in here somewhere.
I can't fucking believe it. Yeah. Let it out on his own.
But it actually ran after sitting for 20 years, and a lot of the rotary guys were like, there's no way that's gonna happen.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Happened, and I'm surprised it even. So it gave us like some hope that it was some way we're gonna save the car, or the engine anyway, because the engine is, yeah, we yanked it out already. So we've never rebuilt a rotary, and we're gonna try to, because why not? You know, who wants to not hear the brap and street ported and big turn? So anyway, that's the plan for the Mazda. Eventually, because I'm putting all my time into that. I never did a video on it before. I've had this since 2012, give or take. 2011, 2012 is when we got it. Fun fact, I actually wanted a Supra, and it was something about the 80s style that kind of like drew it. I wanted pop-up headlights, you know, pop-up headlights. I do like the Mark IV, but Mark III is better. That's just my opinion. But anyway, we ended up getting this thing. Me and my dad bought this in 2011, 2012. We paid $1,500 for it back then. And it was run, but didn't drive because the guy smoked the clutch. But it ran, and it's the original turbo 5-speed car. So ended up getting that. I had a Cressida at the time. If you know what a Cressida is, you're an old head like me, ish. If you new generation don't know what a Cressida is, it's what kind of made the LS in a way. Whatever. Had a 7M in it. So me and my dad bought a 7M back in 2009, 2010. Had it built from the bottom up, like rods, pistons, crank, cam, spring, retainers. Like, I mean, we did a full-blown 7M build we was going to put in the Cressida. And then when Craigslist was a thing, because I don't even think Craigslist is a thing anymore. I don't even think so. So saw this on Craigslist for $1,500. Went to Baltimore and got it the next day. Like, shit like that. And then the dilemma came. Do we put the 7M in the Cressida or put the 7M in the Supra? And then it ended up going in the Supra. And then I drove it for like 2 years, lost oil pressure because you 7M guys should know. 7Ms at idle only make like 7 PSI of oil pressure. It is the most insane thing that Toyota's ever done, but we put the upgraded oil pump in the second time and okay, went from 7 to 15. Ooh, you know, what's a Jay-Z oil pressure at idle was like 50, like 40, okay? Like, so ended up driving that for another 2 years-ish, then spun a bearing again. So we just threw that out the window because all 7Ms just belong in the ocean as a boat anchor. I'll die on that hill. Ended up getting the Jay-Z. Now, this is when Jay-Z's were cheap because we got a full Sora 1J pullout with a tripod R154 for $3,000. This is like 2013, 2014. I had just got the Lexus as a daily, and you know, as the saying goes, the daily ended up turning into the project. The first project ended up getting shelved. Then the Lexus turned into a show car that needed another daily, and then it just went down the rabbit hole of like, it was supposed to be the daily that turned into a show car, and then I had to buy another daily, which then I got a built motor in it, and then I had to buy another. If you know me and social media, you knew I went through a lot of stuff, and this got shelved for like 10 years. Because we pulled the motor out of this to do a single turbo swap back in like 2017-ish, somewhere around that time period. I don't know what I was thinking, honestly. She just did it in the car. It was running. But we pulled the motor out, painted the bay again, and then, so here we are. It's together. Koyo radiators, got a Garrett turbo, HKS goodies. Like, I mean, time period correct HKS goodies with the, I mean, you can't see. But, it's all there. Car only has 66,000 miles on it. And it's painted a Volkswagen gunmetal gray. From what I was told, the previous owner painted it. I didn't paint it. And we did the brakes because, so when we got the shop and the accident for Lexus happened, we was like, well, now I don't have anything to promote for the business. That became a big problem. And that's what I was trying to tell the insurance company and the lawyer, like, look, now I've lost promotional material. Like, I have nothing to show for this. So then I was like, well, back to the car that started it all, yanked this out of retirement, and we immediately started like getting it running. I got the AEM in the car, had to get it tuned, E-tuned, just so it can run again. The factory brakes, it did not stop. Like you was on your brakes to try to stop this thing. So ended up, we got the Poor Man Mods kit, Freddie up in PA. He makes a kit for the LS460 all-wheel drive calipers, and he uses RC350 Escort rotors in the front. And in the rear, we got LS430 calipers with Supra, the Mark IV Supra rotors. Now it stops on the dime. I mean, bro, this car doesn't have ABS, so you gotta like be, you get on it more than half, you gotta be ready to like, you know, pedal that thing. Not like these new cars with ABS. So, long story short, so we pulled this out of retirement. It needed to happen, honestly, because it was just sitting in the carport, rotting away, forgotten. And after driving it now, like, it doesn't run 100% great, but I have the injectors, the rail, the dual pumps. Like, we're gonna try to make 5. I'm happy with 5, because honestly, it's gonna be a cruiser. Everybody's like, oh, why don't you just like race it and make a lot of horsepower? Okay, if you know me, then you know that I have a Mark V Supra, right? I have the new one. that unlocked E50 tune is faster than this at any point in time, because an E50 unlocked new Super makes 500 wheel with an 8-speed, and you know how fast that is. This, if I make 500, I gotta hope the R154 doesn't just explode on its own, because they explode with stock horsepower. So, long story short, I'm just gonna I'm gonna get it painted. We're gonna clean it up. Like, I got the OEM optional rain guards. I mean, I gotta get new trim on the glass. I have a Caminari wing. There's a guy now making new taillights apparently. So I'm gonna get a new set of taillights. I have the rear spats, the diffuser. I got skirts for it. So I'm not saying it's gonna be a show car, but it's gonna be clean. And that's the goal for this one, because I mean, gotta showcase the skills for the business. So, but business is great. You know, I do also have a full-time job. So doing the full-time job and then doing the business, it's an adventure, needless to say. But outside of that, yeah, we're in this big shop. So we do a lot of work here during the week. Whatever cool stuff comes in here, I kind of post it on social media, you know, hey, this is some cool stuff I'm doing. Like, you know, had a caddy in here last week on 30-inch Forgiatos, you know. So had a 2010 GTR come in here with 1,500 horsepower, wanted all new Nismo struts and some stuff done to underneath of it. I do cool things from time to time. So Jamal and me was like, bro, we should record this, you know, update the YouTube. So we're gonna do that. Try to anyway. So the Mazda's gonna get its own thing. Supra's gonna get its own thing. I'll post some cool stuff in here from once in a while. I mean, we do some cool things. I'm not like some of them content creators that do like, let's go drive this truck into a field and jump it. Like, I'm not, obviously I can't do that. But yeah, that's how it's been for over a year. It's been a journey. We're still alive and kicking, and I hope to sit here and make content so friends and family can actually see some of the cool stuff that we do in here. And with that being said,
I think that covers everything.
Yeah, I think that covers everything. Yeah. New beginnings, 2026. So if you made it this far, I appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.